side, obviously taken up these days with the responsibility of running such a large group. Pablo, in fact, was one of the young gorillas who lay on me all those years ago, so it's good to see that he's still alive and clearly thriving. And the team brought other good news too. All three of the gorilla study groups are still surviving almost unharmed, and more trackers are coming back to help protect them. But they brought bad news as well. The lives of the trackers are being threatened, and their families are frightened to return from across the border in Zaire. Not only that, but the forest has been mined, and Nkono, who was one of the young silverbacks trying to form his own group, stepped on such a mine and was killed. And the forest is being cut down at an alarming rate. Without that forest, the gorillas surely will not survive. But perhaps the greatest threat of all is that there will be a renewal of the civil war in Rwanda. Unhappily, the gorilla's habitat is just the sort of place where that kind of war will be waged. If that happens, the gorillas will certainly be in peril. We can only hope that the trackers and the new Rwandese government will do all they can to help protect these marvelous animals.
For a free information pack about the mountain gorillas of Rwanda, send your name and address on a postcard to Gorilla, PO Box 7, London W36XJ. Tomorrow night at 8:30 on BBC1, Sigourney Weaver stars in the true life story of anthropologist Diane Fossey and her fight to save the Rwandan gorillas in the mist.
Yes, LA, I love you! LA Story. Crazy place, crazy people.
There she was, just walking down the street.
Starring Steve Martin.
Stunned!
Good weather, bad taste.
Some of these buildings are over 20 years old.
LA Story, tonight at 9:30 on BBC2.
Norman Wisdom makes a special appearance on BBC1 shortly as the man who nearly knew Pavarotti in a new series of Last of the Summer Wine.
Fairest Isle, a year-long celebration of British music and culture on Radio 3. Fairest Isle on BBC Radio 3.
A musical tribute now on BBC2 to the Hollywood tenor. In a concert from the Royal Albert Hall in London, Jose Carreras sings the songs of Mario Lanza.
The first time I had the opportunity to hear Mario Lanza's voice, it was in Barcelona, in my hometown. I was 6 years old, and I went to the cinema with my parents. And it happened that the film that we saw, it was The Great Caruso, starring Mario Lanza. I was immediately captivated by his charismatic way of smiling and talking, and of course his wonderful way of singing. And next day I went home and I started to sing the same songs I heard in his movie. And from this very moment I wanted to become a singer, to become an opera singer.